Nasdaq's a tricky trader, beware the fall. Technical tools may help, but watch your wall. Hirami candles flicker, inversions come and go. Protect your cash, don't let it all blow. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes your cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours. Market warning, listen close and heed. Daily payouts can fool, but they're not what they seem. Be resilient, don't give up, keep your guard tight. Trading isn't for the weak, so stay in the fight. Inversions rise, Hirami fall. Stay cautious, don't let your capital stall. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes her cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours.
Alright, good morning. Let's make sure we got everything set up correctly here after kind of making some videos there over the weekend. There we go. I think we're good. Morning Clarity, Coper in the house, Predator, what up? Son of Wall Street in the house, how's it going? Let me see here. Tris in the house. All right. Hopefully everybody had a nice Christmas. Little Christmas holiday. I've got to mark out Mancini's levels. I did not read the newsletter. Guilty as charged. Guilty as charged. Tris, I don't know what I'm planning for, to be honest with you. I'm really looking. I mean, we got this previous day close. Previous day, new week opening gap, 597.50. I'm looking for that to be filled. I'll probably try bounce play there. I'd love to short to that area, but I don't know if we're going to get it. Obviously, it's breaking out now before the market even opens. So yeah, I mean, I would love a short into that area. But 22, so would that be twice that? Would be what, like 96? Yeah, so I'm hoping that we stay kind of in this range until the market opens. That would be nice. But I think a really good spot for a long, at least some sort of a bounce, is that gap close. A little 10, 20 point bouncer. But we'll see. That's what I'm thinking. Let's mark out Mancini. 69.61 is support. Obviously, we already made it through that. Bulls must push fast to see 67. It did not. 73 to 75. $54, 35 to 38 below. All right. So that's what he's saying. Hold on one second. All right, anyway, we're here. What up, Francis? Doing good, son of Wall Street. Doing good. Dun, 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 dun. So yeah, we're gonna be looking for a short down into this area. Would be nice. Let me get everything set up here, and that should do it, right? Yeah, I think so. What I'm gonna do, I think, yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Okay, so this account is 755. Let's go with 7554 as the lead for now. And 6 and 7. Save. Run. And I'll turn that off after the first trade, I think. Showbit in the house. What about trades? I should take a little. Let me just make sure that that is working. Appears to do. And what do we need? 400. 96 will be more than that, but we'll actually go. 82. And let's see how she goes here at the open. Got about 9 minutes here. Let me check the news right quick just to see what we got. I don't think there's much, but let's do our due diligence and make sure. Looks like 10 a.m. pending home sales. Got some oil news today. 3-month, 6-month auction at 11:30. That's not going to do much. So that's really it. 2-star pending home sales at 10 o'clock. I honestly don't know that will do very much. So what I'm thinking here at open, just kind of like thinking out loud, I'm thinking that we kind of maybe push up, manipulate higher, and then go lower, but I don't know, it sure seems like it wants to go lower. Sure seems that way. So we'll see kind of what we get here at open and go from there. All right, let me pull up a couple of things here. Good morning, Invest Outdoors. So we'll kind of see what we get it open. I mean, like I said, I'm pretty bearish until the 597 level. Beyond that, I don't know. We'll see how price reacts in that zone. Again, I would like to maybe take a short, find a short into that area. And if I don't find a short, then maybe I'll try a long at the previous day close, 597. That's the close of the new week opening gap from last Sunday. So, home for a week, then back to work next Tuesday. Let's go. Helioy in the house. So we'll see if this thing can, what it does here at open. Got about 5 minutes. Anybody know what caused that kind of largest red candle at 845? 70 points at 845 straight down. I mean, I guess we've just been kind of grinding lower since midnight, huh? Down 200 points since midnight. Silver's down. Yeah, I saw that. Good morning, Minnie. Trades. What up, Alexi? I'm hoping that we can stay in this area. If we're going to manipulate, let's just kind of hold in this area. And then maybe we pop out the top and then whoop, down to the lows. Kind of feel like that's what we're going to get. I think a push kind of back up into the 730s makes sense. Again, I'm bearish, but like, will I still take a long? Yeah, of course. We will still take a long if we need to. We will still take the long. What up, Mo? 2K in seconds. Yeah, invest, because it can go the other way too, right? It can go the other way. You can make 2K, you can lose 20K. I saw Alpine post on Twitter that he lost like 1.9 million. No, Mo, I didn't see that, but I did. I'm telling you, this thing could it could go either way. What up, Chris? A lot of people is on vacation. You're just worried that we're not going to get a lot of follow through? Yeah, probably. Beyond the first few minutes, for sure. I tend to agree. Yeah, Alpine posted on Twitter that he, let me see. He passed like 5 evals. And then, he passed like 5 evals, and then he lost like 1.9 million on another eval. Yeah, it's just an eval, so no big deal, but that's the way it goes. But yeah, just on an eval, nothing crazy. All right, we got a few minutes here until open. Let's see kind of what we got. I don't know what to do here. You start back trading on the second. Yeah, probably smart. Oh, wow, Mo, that's crazy. All right, we got a couple minutes here until open. I mean, I really would like. Here's the idea today, guys. I'm on a mini for this first trade, so I don't know that I'm going to take 2 minis. The risk would be about $500 in risk. I mean, I guess I could take 2 minis and just take 1 trade. Or I can just go 1 mini. 554. I don't even know if this is the... Okay. I'm probably just going to go 1 mini and go for like the 20 points. Wait. Four. We need to go like 82. We'll go 84 ticks. So, you gonna join me, Coper? Heard there was yeah. Total daily volume 320,000, rising steady. I mean, I think we'll have a decent move at open. Here's the thing, like, I'm bearish, but like I feel like we're gonna get a long right here at open. Like I said, a manipulation leg at open kind of pushing back up into this area kind of makes sense. So, if it's out, I mean, an ideal scenario here might be if we open up outside the box, outside the 15-minute range, and then it just push up without even coming back into it. That'd probably be ideal here. And then we can break out the bottom and just take the break on the bottom side. That would be most ideal. Alright, see what happens. I wanted to just go here. I don't want it to come back at all, to be honest. Okay. Alright, I'm in. Oh, come on. Get down there. Come on. That's tough. That was so close. I didn't need much. It's kind of annoying there. Grand Rising. What up, Tony? So it's kind of doing what we thought, but unfortunately, it didn't. I mean, like, I don't know. I wanted to. I'm down $200 on that play, by the way, 244. I wanted to. I needed 21 points, man. I needed 21 points to win 16. That's annoying. Dang, that sucks, Weeks. Oh, well, we gave it the old college try. And we'll probably try it again. What up, Black Beauty? The other Tony here. Tony, Tony, Tony. Thank you, Convergence. Good luck to you as well if you are pressing the button. So that's kind of what I wanted to see there. I mean, we could want to run that 776. That is high enough, to be honest. Big outside bar over here on the 5-minute. $60 at 827. We do kind of have that Asia high sitting up there, 776. Maybe it wants to push up there. Who knows? Choppy at open. we'll see kind of what we get here. Just kind of waiting and seeing. Waiting and watching. The close outside would have paid 17 points so far. $19 points. Of course, the one time we don't take it. ES pushing back up into the 54 there. I actually think this thing's going to run the 776 now. I think it's going to run into the 776. I do. Sad, sad, sad. There she goes. Yeah, we're at the VWAP. It just blasted through the VWAP like it wasn't even there. This thing's going, guys. She's a-going. I didn't take the 1 minute close outside, and I don't really know why. I guess because I was bearish. But obviously it banged. That would have been the play. ES just went level to level there. Mancini tweeted recovery of 61, sees the next level, which is 67. It just happened so fast. There's not, I mean, like, you know, I could just jumped in, but like, I don't know. See how we push here. I mean, we got previous day close. We got the daily, the new week opening gap from this week sitting up there, 863. Could maybe look for a little short off that, but man, the overnight high is so close there, 893. Dun, 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 dun. Just one big green ripper candle. Everybody looking for that previous gap fill there. If they didn't stop out, they got destroyed. So yeah, not really much to do now. We're just going to have to wait and be patient. Going to have to be patient here. Rippity I do da. That's right. Just got to be patient now and wait. What up, Tech T in the house? See if we can build out a little bull flag here. What we going to do? Could maybe stab here, to be honest. Could stab on that next pushback through 800, but don't know if it's worth it. I don't know if it'll be worth it here. I'm going to try it right quick. If we get back above 800 here, this thing can run. I'll put my stop to break even above 800. So we get that run above 800. We'll go break even. Stop in. Go. 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 Come on. Don't mess around. Just go. Just go. Go to your home. Go to your home. 811 is your home. You know that's your home. It is your home. Go to your home. Go to your home. Oh, you dirty dog. What the hell was that? Was that the 15-minute candle? No, I don't know what that was. What? How do I... That is so insane. Like, nothing pisses you off more than that. You guys see that both stops were above break even by 2 points. I lost $400 on that trade. Both stops were above break even, and I lost $400. Like, how in the hell does that happen? I mean, I get it, that was a quick wick, but, like, there's no reason I should lose $400 on that. That shit pisses me off when it does that. Goodness gracious. I lost $400 on that trade, guys. How do I lose $400? I mean, I literally had my stop right. I had my stop here. It's like it didn't even recognize my stop. I took the entire stop out, as far as the wick was. I mean, that is crazy. That's annoying. Annoying. Inside buy. Yeah, I see it. What up, Punisher? Got 40 points, lost pennies. Let's go. I don't understand that. It makes no sense. I mean, I'm trying to figure out how that happened. So I'm in 2 minis. It slipped me 7 points plus the 3 or 4 points that I had my stop. I mean, I had my stop up here. I had my stop 2 points in profit. So I got slipped 9 points. I mean, how do I get slipped 9 points? That's insane. 9 points? That's crazy. I may as well just not even have my stop in. I may as well just been riding with no stop right there if you're going to slip me 9 points. Okay. That's annoying. Yeah, I mean, I get it, but 9 points is insane. That's crazy slippage. That's crazy, crazy slippage. I don't get that kind of slippage on my feels for my take profits, right? 5-minute IB. We got a little inside bar here too on the 5-minute too. It is about 30 points on the inside buy. 30 points. Do we take it? I guess we give it a try. We'll give it the old college try. Oh, I missed the entry. You gotta be kidding me. So 749 is the target. God dang it. It just went without me. Oh, inside bar is about to just bang 1-to-1 right there without me. Rude. Rude. Rude inside bar. Very rude. Buying at 755, invest. Yeah, I mean, seems okay. I'm just annoyed. That's annoying right there. How's that do that to me? Over there slipping me. Slipping me. Well, well, well. All right, little retest there of the 776. Let's go, invest. Nice job. That is annoying, guys. Man, that's got me burning up over here. It's got me burning up. Not really, but it is annoying. So annoying. Long's looking good. I don't know, man. This is a tough spot. Could kind of go either way, in my opinion, but IB's an idiot. I was going to be patient with it here and just wait and see what happens. Five minutes trying to inverse to the downside. Zoom here. Yes, pushing its way below the 54. $40 left on this 5-minute candle. Let's kind of see what happens. Tapping that 21 EMA there on the 2-minute. Stop still like 20 points. All right, we're going to take the long here. Coming into the macro. That's not really the reaction we want. All right, I'm going to put these accounts away. Just trading the mini. I mean, I was like so close right there, and now we're down 1,400 on this account. There's no point in continue to trade it. I don't want to completely wreck it. So let's put this account away and move on to something else. Let's load us up something else. That's 3 losses in a row. I mean, technically this should have been a break even, but I lost $400 on it. This one, I probably should have moved the stop to break even. My instinct was I didn't. This little 2-minute setup, it's not that clean, but, you know, I decided to take it. The 2-minute just kind of closed below there. 5-minute still has not closed below, but it looks like it wants to. Got 2.5 more minutes. We missed the inside bar play. What up, Robert? So I'm thinking that it wants to fill that gap down there. At least that's my lean there. Just took birthday wreckage on the long too. Yeah, that's annoying. I mean, like, I didn't love the long there, but it is a 2-minute setup. Well, actually, I didn't even notice. We're below the VWAP. I shouldn't even taken that trade. Damn, that's so stupid. I didn't even notice that. Not paying attention. So that wasn't even a valid trade. Happy birthday, June. June, aka Design. Oh. We got a minute left on this 5-minute candle. Let's see what it does. Kind of needed to close below that 725 level. Wait. Let's see how she closes. We have 15 seconds left. Yes, at the 54, kind of holding up there. Little push. Yeah, Tony, it's tough for me too. Don't feel a day over 177. Let's go. I don't know. I don't think the trades were bad. This one was bad. This was a trade I should have avoided, right? I lost 21 points, 22 points for no reason, two minis. Should have avoided that one. This trade's fine. I don't mind it. This trade's fine too. I don't mind it either, but it should have been, I don't know. You could just say, like, you know, I would have been done if I had taken my normal, like, I don't know. I missed the inside bar. I missed the 1 minute close outside. And then I took trades that, the trades I took failed, and the trades I didn't take would have worked, right? C'est la vie. So, even out the losses, let's go. Have to shower. Ugh. The top of that range is 703. We're kind of holding up right here, just holding up. Not inversing on the 5 minute, kind of holding that level. So let's see. Do we hold this level? Do we hold and go? Do we sell down? I don't really know. Tough to know right here. Got that 2-star news, I guess, here in a couple of minutes. I don't know that it does anything, to be honest. What up, DA? Yeah. Good moves happen before the open. It's kind of how it's been going. We'll see. We'll wait for the top of the hour here, see how price reacts. Kind of losing momentum here. Trying to inverse 5 minute, but it's not very much momentum. You caught some last night. I don't really know. I mean, we're in like a tricky spot here. It could be a long here. It could actually just blast lower and fill the gap. I don't really know. Losing a little momentum. One minute till the top of the hour. If we break below 680 here, we should move pretty quickly. Just depends. Stalking is short in silver. Yeah, you might, DA. It might bounce. I mean, I don't know. I really don't know. All right, here's the news. A little bit of news didn't do anything. Surprising. Very surprised. We're at the top of that 15-minute range there. Kinda. I'm going to stab long, I think, above like 735 here. See if we get a little squeezy. ES back to the 54. ES can maybe get one more run at that 54 here. I'm kind of watching for now. Kind of not holding it. Full port. Good morning, Cowboy. I was trying to watch the ES there. I wanted to see the ES get above the 54 level there, but it just did not quite get it. What up, Oracle? All good, Owlboy. Thank you. Appreciate you. Was 850 low and another low of 918 a failed breakdown? 850. 918. I don't know about 850. 850 was like that level of 47 that we had before. But where was that? We did have a failed breakdown earlier. 61 to 67, I think, was the failed breakdown, yeah. Homepage says your YouTube featured. What does that mean? I have no idea. Is that good, Oracle? I don't know. I really don't know. I'm going to take the short if we get down to like that 680 level. Celebrity. Yeah, it could be tough to say. I mean, 61 to 67. I don't know. I've missed the trades today. The trades I didn't take worked. The trades I took didn't work. Kind of annoying, but what can you do? I'll take the short down here. We'll look for that gap fill. Trail too tight. Stopped out for 100 gain. Let's go. 100's still good. Oh, Sub Santa. Yeah, it could be. This is kind of a tricky spot. The reason why I'm taking the short down here is because, like, we could bounce in this area, right? I can't. So, like, if I took the short here, we could bounce. So, I feel like it's going to push through. But we know how that whole number can be. Yeah, do we get to pop back into like the 710, 715? I don't really know. If it doesn't hold up there, it's just going to go. Feels like it's just going to go. You think it makes it down to 70? Yeah, it could potentially. Silver. All right, see if we get it tagged in here. Does it hold inside the 15-minute range? Kind of testing that middle level here. You could maybe stab long out back above 703, 705s. You could. Yeah, silver's insane. There's no way I could trade silver. Silver is insane. Insanity. Let's see if we get this run lower. You lost 6 evals on silver. I mean, I hear, you can either they pass quickly or they die quickly. Those are the options, right? Yeah, Trev, makes sense. Yeah, but isn't it like $25 a tick or something? What is silver's? What's it cost? You can get it for like, is it like $5 a tick on a micro? One died in 4 seconds. When does silver move? A big bank getting margined? Yeah, somebody said something about that, Timbo. I don't know who it was. Somebody did mention it. All right, tagged in on the short. We want to really see some expansion below like the 664s here. Oh, come on. Come on, don't do us that way. You're long for free cookies? Oh, you just get less trades? Yeah, it could be. I'm going to move my stop up to the top of this range. Might blow the account, even though what we got left in this thing. Not much. $25 a tick. That's crazy. Of course, at one point I did think that Nasdaq was crazy too. I did think Nasdaq was a crazy thing to trade too. Yeah, if we get below these lows, I think it's a waterfall into the open. But we just got to get below those lows. At least that's my feeling. Failed breakdown if your short works. Yeah, I'm looking for ES to come down and test that 38. Want to see expansion below the low here. New candle there. Let's get down below there. I'll start to trail probably below this low. That will be, would it be 25 points? I'm just going to leave it there. Yeah, they're just chopping it. A guy from Hungary with hairs on his back is manipulating metals. Get a long 1 ounce of gold at 4,300. Let's go. The trigger stops after that. It flushes or bounce. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. That's why I say I want to kind of see expansion lower below those lows. So, Trish, you're done for the day. Yeah, I probably should be. I'm going to be honest. We're going to give this one more shot. One more shot. One more opportunity. I thought about taking one off down here at the 56. I don't know. I think I will. Of course, that didn't drop. Now it did. Long here. What up, Raul? No. Got nothing from that. Someone commented on it that I was on an alt account clearly, but other than that, not really anything. For 2 trades a day. I mean, Tris, I think 1 trade a day is fine, especially it depends on the size that you trade, right? Really depends on the size. If you're trading a mini, 1 trade per day that's plenty. If you're on 5 micros, you might can go to 2. If you're on just 1 or 2 micros, you could trade more than 1 or 2. It's just up to you. It's up to your risk. Also depends on the stop, right? If you're on 2 micros but you got a 50-point stop, well then that's $200. So, but I do think the 1 trade per day idea is a good idea. So what do? We just swept that opening low. I mean, technically that was the opening print low, and now we're ripping back up. ES, yeah, ES already had swept it. Back to the 9 EMA there. Might smoke this account. We don't have much room left in it. We don't got much room. It might be full port time. Nice invest. Yeah, it feels kind of bad. We were up 20 points on the trade with 2 minis, but you know, just going for a little more there. Look for those lows down there. 57, about 5 points from our take profit. When you trade your 25K Legends account, I only trade one trade as the fees and commissions are around 7 a trade. Yeah, that's a great idea, DJ. That is a great idea. We got about $300 left in this account. We'll see if we can find a spot that maybe makes sense. Again, ES still holding below the 54 here. I mean, I know it's still kind of like the gap fill. So yeah, DA, well, it's going to be, you know, it's one of those days. It's going to be a lot of manipulation. You know, it is a holiday week. Someone mentioned earlier, you know, no real follow through. It's probably a day where you should just be taking your 10 points, your 15 points, that sort of thing. I didn't do that there. I'm up 20 points and didn't take it. Five gifted subs if we get to 69 viewers. Let's go. Nice job, Invest Outdoors. Nice job. Let's go, guys. Hit that sub button. Get the views up. We need 9 more viewers. 9 more viewers. Oh, do I not even have anything else on that? I mean, why does it say that? Well, let me drop that. I'm down 22.45. I thought I would have a few more hundred. Guess not. So I guess it did smoke that account. 49. Okay, yeah, it did. You dirty dog. You're at 576 after fees? Yeah, that's plenty, DA. That's nice. Max agrees. Guys, if you guys want me to do the Take Profit Trader giveaway, we are going to need to average about 7 sales per day in order to get there. Max is going crazy. So, for example, today we've gotten 2 sales. We're not going to make it if we don't get like 7 sales per day or somewhere in there. I'll show you guys. So we need, we still need, I don't know why it does this. Holy cow. So we still need 22 more sales-ish on the 50K account side, if it's 50Ks. So we got, today's the 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th, 31. We got 4 more days. And we need 22 more sales. Is that right? So that's, math's hard, guys. That's 6 a day. 6 times 4 is 24. Yeah, a little more than 5 a day. But I'm not so sure you guys will be buying any on New Year's Eve. Maybe you will, maybe you won't. Let's go. Oracle dropping the 5 subs. Jamie, iTrades, Visible, Donovan, TJP, welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you. for your membership. You the man. Thank you, Oracle. Design bought them with code MYTH, not MM. Let's go. Invest. Oracle dropped some gift memberships, and they're just free for 1 month. Yeah, I don't even watch Silver, but man, the more you guys Silver, the more you guys are talking about it, the more you got me wanting to pay attention to it. Oh, you're gonna have me over here full porting when I don't need to. You're gonna have me full porting over here. We can't be having that. We already traded stupid today. I can't believe it. How, I don't know. I'm okay with it. I mean, I'm not upset, but I just, this is a trade that I take every day. This trade I take every day. I'm okay. We were up 16 points on it. I only needed 21. This is a trade that I take every day. I skip it. What happens? Right? So, I mean, like, I take the one, I take a loss on. I skip this one, it bangs. The 5-minute inside bar, I don't get the trade down in time. It bangs. And then I take this trade here, not paying attention that we're actually below the VWAP. Entry should be up there at 777. I never would have been tagged in. Didn't even notice we're below the VWAP. So just not trading smart today. Just didn't pay attention, So, yes, I did Lavender. I posted in my Discord. I mean, like, I like it. I think it's an interesting concept. I don't know whether it works, right? So if you guys aren't familiar with the Tenacity trading, again, I'm not promoting them. I don't have a code with them or anything like that. But what they're doing is their trading concept is a competition. So let's say the competition has $40,000. They're saying like, oh, the competition starts once it gets 40K in the pot. Well, you got to trade 5 days and make $100 a day to reach payout. They don't call it payout. They call it something else. But once you reach the 5 $100 days, you can take the payout and end your competition, effectively opt out. But once the 40,000 is gone, if you are above your starting balance, they pay you out with a 90-10 split. If you are below the starting balance, your account's liquidated. So that's kind of how it works. But I don't know, Lavender. Like, it's an interesting concept. Can it work? That's really the question. Like, you know what I mean? And then, like, the fact that you do lose your account if you're in drawdown, no matter if it's $1, once the funds for the competition are gone, it really kind of pits you against the other trader. It pits traders against each other to where you're incentivized to make profit faster, right? So now I don't know if that's something that works long term. I'm not sure. I don't know. So, yeah, and if you're above $2,000, you go live. So you can have 5 accounts, and if you're above 2,000, you go live. He would have been waiting for the failure in the sweep, but instead it bounced. Yes, exactly, Trev. So you're incentivized almost not to get above $2,000, and they do remove. So in other words, if you make $500 in one day, that $500 comes out of that $40,000 profit, like in real time. So it would go down to $39.5, even though you haven't requested payout. It would show you in real time how much profit has already been made. So I don't know. You're kind of pitting trader against trader there. And like I said, I don't know how that works long term, but it is interesting. Is it something that could work? It could. It depends on really depends on if traders are okay with just being liquidated if they're in drawdown, right? Because that's a hard pill to kind of swallow, right? Well, I paid $500 for these accounts. If you got 5, let's just say theoretically, and then the funds are gone before you make profit, well, then your accounts are liquidated. Not because of anything that you did, just because the funds are gone. You might only be down $5. So, as long as 80% of traders lose, I don't know. I mean, the thing is, Lavender, you think about it, it should work out financially for them kind of either way, right? As far as a business model goes, because they take 20% up front, it should work. The question is anybody going to trade with them? That's the main question. Is anybody going to believe in that kind of system or model and trade with them? I don't know. You don't know, because if the competition doesn't fill up, you know, if it doesn't fill up, then there's no prop firm, right? So that's kind of the question. Does it fill up? Does it not? So I don't really know. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Maybe it'll be good. Maybe it won't. I mean, like, you have, there's just no way of knowing. Did I? I don't think I did. Pick 3 firms max and stick with them. No need to jump. Yeah. Yeah, and it's one of those things where if I did trade with them, DA or whatever, it would just be like kind of a gamble account, right? So, what up, Sean? Did have a good Christmas. Thank you. Hope you did too. My thoughts on Apex. I like Apex. I trade with Apex. I have 2,500 accounts with them. I think from a scalability point, they're one of the best. From a rules standpoint, they're probably not that great. But if you can work within the rules, then yeah, I mean, it's fine. If you struggle to kind of work out with those rules, then I understand completely. I understand completely. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. New rules at Apex. Break MAE. What is that? Black Beauty. I don't know what that means. Payouts disabled for 10 days. Who said that? I haven't seen that, if that's something new. Don't use code MM, use code MYTH. That's right. At Apex. What is Silver's ticker? Is it just SIL? I guess. I've never pulled it up. Let me pull it up since everybody's talking about it. Silver. There we go. Silver just kind of been moving lower. I got it pulled up. So does silver work? How many ticks per point? Because it looks like it's a bunch of ticks per point, isn't it? Silver micros. Yeah, yeah. Oh, you can't? Oh, boy. $100 a point. What's the maximum XFA account she can trade on Top Step? I don't know. It used to be 3. Did they change it to 5? It was 3, but I'm not sure. Oh, 5 now. Okay, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I wasn't actually sure. 25 per point. That's on the micros though, right? What's a point though? Like, what is a point? Is it like it can't be, right? I mean, what do they consider a point? Like 8 to 9? Is that a point? Oh, per tick. Okay, that's what I was about to say. But this thing is moving like multiple ticks at a, like, it's moving pretty fast, huh? So is it like, so like 650 to 655 is one tick? What chart am I using with Apex? I use Apex on Ninja. Is this right? Am I looking at the right one here? This is SI. So for example, is it 570 to 565? Is that one tick? Tick value is 25 per tick, so 5 cents per ounce. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of asking, because I don't know. One tick is 0.005. That's what I was wondering. Because that thing's, if that's the case, it's moving insane. 200 ticks per point, that's insane. That's crazy. I mean, you can make a lot of money fast, or you can lose a lot of money fast, huh? One point for every 4 ticks. That is crazy. The micro's $5 per tick. That's insane. That's True D-Gens. Tested in Sim. Yeah, I could. I don't even have my Ninja open, because I didn't plan on trading those funded accounts at all today. I don't want to trade those today. Nail your entry. Yeah. ES has recovered the 54 level there. Excuse me. I mean, I think Mancini says 59.61 is still kind of like the key level here. Does Apex allow micro scalping? Yes. Room short? I don't hate it. Got to short off the VWAP here. Says 59 to 61 reclaims will remain actionable, but just remember we are still in low volatility volume holiday trading for the next week. Very important not to overtrade and always take profits level to level. One of the things I did not do today. I was up on multiple trades there, 10 points plus, and didn't take, just didn't take profit. Stupid. Que stupido. You short for free cookies? Free cookies. I don't know about the short here. I mean, maybe. I said we are at the VWAP. I mean, I guess from a fib perspective, it kind of makes sense, right? Maybe have your stop at like 780. Because theoretically, if we get above 780, we're just going to go to the moon. We're just going to go probably fill that new week opening gap in up there. So I think if we can hold below 760, you might be good. We get 70.27 and then bounce. I did just see that. Shows the low over here at 250. 70.250. Yeah, Texie, I should have done that. I don't know what I was doing today. I really don't. I don't know why I just traded so stupid. You ever have one of those days? I'm sure you guys can relate. Where it's just not the smartest of trading. I don't think the entries were bad. The only one that I don't like is this one. It's the only one I don't like. But this entry's fine. This entry's fine. This one's fine. I mean, all of these were up multiple points. This one was up 16 points. This one was up 21 points. And this one, we were actually stopped to break even in profit plus 2 points and got slipped. So I don't mind those entries. It's just loss, 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 loss. Like when it shouldn't have been. So I don't know. Cookies got burnt. Yeah. Now I think this is an okay level. This is a better level to short from, in my opinion. You can have a very short stop here. You know, still kind of scary, but you can have a 15-point stop here, short from here. Maybe back down into the VWAP, take a 1-to-1, and then hold a runner. On the VWAP, how come some charts show VWAP at being different levels? Papa, it's because like some VWAPs are anchored, some are daily, some are hourly. It just depends on how you have your VWAP set up. Now, theoretically, anything below 15 minutes, I mean, like, they really should be the same, but I think it just depends if you got an anchor VWAP or not and stuff like that. So it's a big liar. It is sometimes. Futures trader, you done took another one? And kind of the reason why I like the short there, if you look at the 5-minute here, kind of got it marked out. We tapped into the midpoint of this 5-minute gap, kind of getting a nice reaction out of there. You're deep in deep in premium here, so it's just a much better spot to kind of short, in my opinion. Yeah, I just saw it, DA. 60 points on the day with one loser. Let's go, Lost Penny. Nice job. The key level here, if we push through this level here, you're going to see a pretty big waterfall here, I think. If we can kind of get through that 40, it's just should drop. You could target maybe the 734 area. 734 area would be a good target. That's another imbalance there. You don't really know what's going to happen beyond that. $9.58 after fees. Let's go. Nice job. We will be over there on My Fun of Futures TV at 11:30 today with Bull Barbie. Be back to the normal schedule at least. I think we'll be off Thursday. They haven't really announced it. I think the market's closed Thursday. So at a minimum, we'll be off Thursday. I don't know beyond that if there'll be more or not. Yeah, and ES is kind of holding that 54 level. I mean, if it loses 54 here, we push back down, but holding it nicely so far. I'm kind of hungry this morning, guys. We kind of hungry. Still holding up here. If ES pushes through that 54 to the downside here, we could, like I said, could get a bigger waterfall here, but so far just kind of holding up there. If you guys haven't already hit that like button for me, if you've not yet subscribed, please subscribe. We do appreciate it. What are we at on the subscriptions? 82.83. So I don't think we gained any today. Max says, what up? He said, what up, everybody? They call me Max. But you can see on the 5-minute here. Got an imbalance there. Don't really know what's... Max, come on, man. Yeah, 90% off Apex room for sure. Use code MYTH. Hey. Get out of there. All that barking. So yeah, we got this imbalance here. We don't really know what's going to happen here, so that's a good spot to maybe scale a little more out if you are still short. Because it could just, it could, I mean, who knows? More than likely probably goes down here. Let's change this here to a little green. Oh, no one told you, room? Yeah, it's been 90% off since, like, Thursday. I posted in Discord. I added everyone, room. Use code MYTH, M-Y-T-H, on the Apex. MM on everything else. Guys, we got almost no sales this month on trade day. I mean, almost none. I don't understand why. Trade day, if you're not using trade day, guys, they're a mirror image of Take Profit Trader, just at a cheaper price. Right? Authentication failed. Inside buy, possible. Let me see. Trade day. Trade day have Rhythmic? Yes, I think. Well, I'm using them on Tradeovate, and I connect my Tradeovate connection to Ninja. So what are you using for Rhythmic? No Rhythmic. Well, if you're using Ninja, though, Lavender, are you using Ninja? You don't like this action on your birthday? This is outrageous. Absolutely despicable. Oh, you're using Sierra charts. Well, that makes sense. You guys are like the only... I've never... Like, I don't hear very many people using Sierra. I heard it. I mean, I've never used Sierra. I've heard that it's difficult to set up, but like once you get it, it's fine. Sierra the goat. But yeah, I've made $50 in sales this month on trade day. $51. That's horrible. And like last month and the month before, we made around $1,000 a month with them. So I don't know what happened between those months and this month. Sierra is for Grandpa and Maz. I don't know. That means Sierra works good from what I heard. You're an expert. You've been using it for 10 years. Nice. Kyle uses Sierra. Who's Kyle, Tech? Are you talking about damn good trading, Kyle? Dun, 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 dun. The Project X debacle got them. I don't know. Oh. Well, I've heard Sierra is just difficult to set up. Once you set it up, it's fine. But you could say the same probably about Ninja, right? Ninja's kind of like, not difficult, but it's, if you don't know what you're doing with it. All right, retesting that level there. ES held the 54s, pushing right back up. Guys, so my schedule is going to be changing a little bit in January. We'll kind of cover it now, if for you guys. So what we're going to do starting the week, the first full week that we're back in January, we are going to be firing back up the London streams. So from 2:45 a.m. till about 4:15 a.m., I will stream London 5 days a week. So if you guys are awake, or if you're in, if you're over across the pond, I will be back active during the London session during those hours. So 5 days a week. We'll still be doing the 9:15 to about 11 o'clock stream for New York, and then we'll be on My Fun of Futures TV from 11:30 to 12:30, and then we'll either do a power hour stream 3 to 4, or an open, but probably just be a power hour stream. Yeah, design. I'm going to try to change things up a little bit. You hooked up TradingView to your Apex, and it's not quite what I was expecting. You have no idea? Yeah. I mean, it's all right. So, hey, thanks, Mo. Appreciate that. Yeah, no sleeping. Yeah. Well, the thing is, it's like, most nights I wake up around 3 o'clock anyway, to pee, and I'm awake for an hour. So I just figured, hey, I'm going to be awake anyway, may as well jump on for an hour and stream, right? So it's kind of what I'm thinking. Also, the channel's kind of like, the growth of the channel has suffered over the last probably 4 months. We just have not been growing as fast as I want to. So to spur some growth, to spur some extra affiliate money, because let's just face it, that's a thing, right? I don't hide that from you guys. Trading London and picking up an extra 40 or 50 viewers will do good. So the old man peeing in the night problems, yeah, I do, Mo. So yeah, there's that next imbalance down there. It took it a minute to get there, but it made it. ES losing the 54 here. You might see a little bit of a waterfall here. I would not be shocked. Man, I really did not take advantage of anything today. I'm kind of annoyed because this is my favorite price action. When it's just, that's like my favorite price action. Kind of offers you trades in both directions. So, Mo, I've already been checked. So, that's why we're changing some other stuff too. We're changing some other stuff too. At the new year, the Fat to Fit series will be back, and we're going to be serious with it. I haven't really taken it serious, but we're going to. We are going to. So let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens. But yeah, I want to change my streaming setup too. I want to make it a little different. Get some new thumbnails going, stuff like that. I just got to be a little creative. 10 push-ups after every trade. Lavender, I couldn't do 10 push-ups to save my life. I could not. I'm having wrist problems. I don't know if I've mentioned it to you guys, but like this wrist, my right wrist. So I did cable for 15, 20 years, and you have to push on the connectors, and it was cold outside. It's very difficult to do. I've had it checked for carpal tunnel. I've had an MRI on it. We've done nerve test, obviously X-rays. I don't have carpal tunnel. There's no arthritis. They can find nothing wrong with this wrist. However, it just hurts all the time. It just hurts. It just hurts right there in that little crevice. And they can't find anything wrong with this wrist. So I have no clue. So How does it feel one order and not the other? I don't know, Smokey. That's crazy. Too much stroking? No. What up, Matt? Saw Pine last night with new mic and putting up his name in the back wall. Yeah. Oh. Need to start switch hitting? I don't know. This wrist has been, I mean, like, it hurts so bad. It really does. And I don't know why. Like, it's been like that for 3 years. Can't figure out. I mean, I've been to every kind of doctor. I've been to, like I said, I've had a nerve test done on it, MRI. I mean, everything you think of. Now, after this thing wrecks everybody for targeting these levels down there, now it's just gonna, you know. You know what? Just for kicks, I'm gonna open my Ninja. I'm gonna see if I can get my Ninja open to take that previous day close play. I don't know if I got time to get it open. We'll see. I think I do. I wouldn't mind taking that previous day close bounce. You just took a PA short. Use wireless mouse. I do. I do use a wireless mouse, but this pain was here way before I ever was sitting in front of the PC. You know. No, Matt, I have not. But if they do send you an email like that, it's just kind of a scare tactic thing, in my opinion. I wouldn't worry about it. All right, let's get these loaded up here. For some reason, this is not even... Oh, I didn't even notice my chart was over the... Oh, palladium. Diagnosed with cubital tunnel. It causes wrist pain. Huh. Kevin, I may have to look into that. I don't know. Like I said, I've been to every kind of doctor you could think of, and they can't find anything wrong. And it's annoying. I mean, it's like super annoying. You go to a doctor, you expect them to kind of figure out what the deal is, but... Masturbatorlation? No. No, 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 no. Nothing like that, brother. Nothing like that. Jesus is watching you. Oh. Oh, goodness. You guys. Hey, you guys. Michigan wintertime hurricanes are brutal. Yeah, all the men turn into boys. Yeah, that's what happens. That's interesting, Kevin. I'm kind of tempted to short the break of 90 here. Do I short the break of 90? Yeah, I don't know. Do we short the break of 90 for the push into, just to push down to 80? I don't know about that. Not sure. Might just go here. Rebalance 718. There's the push, 708, 710, almost there on that push back up. I'm going to rebalance like that 714 area. Going to grab along. Yeah, I was like tempted there on that reclaim of 700, but I don't know. I didn't do it. I did not do it. All right, pushing back down here. Kind of rebalance that 5-minute gap. Top of the hour coming up here in about 3 minutes. About 3 minutes. How many people here used to trade volatility back in the stock days? I did. I used to, but not anymore. Long time ago. Long time ago. Little gappers on the penny stocks. Yeah. That's what I hated about that. Fed minutes on Tuesday? I don't know. Is it? Two minutes until the top of the hour here. Just got wrecked on a short. Yeah. All right, grabbed a little short there off that 21 EMA. On the funded accounts, made $100. Let's go. Wasn't going to trade these accounts, but I just went in and took a little quick short there. Quick $100. Let's go. Now you do what you do. You lock it down. No rig giveaway today? No. No rig giveaway. Kind of traded back up into that 5-minute gap. Tested the 5-minute 21 and the 2-minute 21 at the same time. So I shorted right off that. And just took it. I had 5 micros for 10 points there. Everything's down except for CL, huh? Dang. Good old screener. Here's top of the hour. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and call it there. If you guys haven't already, hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Again, we'll be back over there on My Funded Futures TV at 11:30 with Bull Barbie. If you guys want to join us over there, help support the stream. Again, the Take Profit Trader 40% off, guys. I need 22 more sales to be able to do the giveaway of the 3 150K accounts. You know, if you want to help me out getting there, I would appreciate it. Use code MM. 90% off Apex, code MYTH. Remember, code MYTH, not code MM. Code MYTH, code MM on everything else. 91% off Bulenox is going to end on the last day of the month. So don't wait until January 1st, January 2nd and say, man, I wish I had 90% off, because you got it right now on Bulenox and Apex. And 35% off on Lucid, still going on. Tradeify's 40% off. Use code MM. Who else we got that I'm missing? My Funded Futures. Use code MM if you're going to pick up an account with them. Currently $77 for the 50K. And Trade Day, guys. Use code MM. 40% off, no activation fee. Daily payouts on Trade Day. Don't overlook them. Do appreciate you guys. Who has code MM at Apex? Matt. I don't know. It's somebody. It's not an influencer. I've reached out to them several times to try to get the code for myself. When I originally requested a custom code, they would not allow you to have a 2-character code, so I had to use code MYTH. And then Patrick came and they gave him PW. So then I reached out to them right then, and they were like, oh, someone already has code MM. I'm like, yeah, but obviously, like, that's, you know, kind of the code that I use. But so they wouldn't give it to me, and they still haven't. And this person, I mean, I know they're average. They make more money off Apex than I do using code MYTH. We'll just put it that way. They're making more money per month off of Apex than I do using my code effectively. So I'm probably losing a couple $1,000s a month, if not more, just from somebody else using my code. But, yeah, it is what it is. Not much I can do. So, but anyways, I'll catch you guys over there on My Funded Futures TV. We'll see you guys then. Appreciate you guys watching. And as always, we'll see you next time.
Nasdaq's a tricky trader, beware the fall. Technical tools may help, but watch your wall. Hirami candles flicker, inversions come and go. Protect your cash, don't let it all blow. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes your cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours. Market warning, listen close and heed. Daily payouts can fool, but they're not what they seem. Be resilient, don't give up, keep your guard tight. Trading isn't for the weak, so stay in the fight. Inversions rise, Hirami fall. Stay cautious, don't let your capital stall. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes her cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours.